Oh, okay. Hey, Spence.
Hey, Mom. Happy birthday.
Can you think of some of your mom's favorite things?
Oh, yeah, that's easy. Tennis.
Tennis.
You.
Me.
Me and Shay. God. Those are all cliche ones. Those are easy.
You know what her favorite color is?
Her favorite color is definitely that blue. That one blue.
Like aqua?
No, it's like a special type of blue. I can't remember.
Royal?
Royal blue. I'd say royal blue if I had to guess.
I'm trying to get my phone. Okay.
Well, you don't need your phone.
But I need it eventually. Okay. What are some of your favorite things about your mom?
Definitely that, like, no matter what I do or what I'm going through, she's always there and she's always sympathetic with it. Like, even when other people aren't.
Would you say that's one of her greatest strengths?
Yep.
How would you describe her greatest strength then?
Like, wait, didn't I just describe it?
Like, what put it in a word? Like, what's her greatest strength?
Compassion.
Compassion. Yeah, that's good. Do you know what spiritual gifts?
Yep.
What would you say her spiritual gifts are?
Spiritual gifts. What are spiritual gifts?
Hospitality, leadership, administration,
Those, so not really spiritual
prophecy,
gifts. Just gifts.
pastoral,
Prophecy. Prophecy. Mom has the gift of
prophetic.
prophetic. I don't know. Probably discernment, definitely. Like, in regards to humans.
Yeah. Discernment. That's good.
Yeah, discernment. If compassion is one of the compassion, because I just said that.
If your mom was in your high school class, what do you think she would do? What would she be involved with, and who would she hang out with?
She, in my class, she would have no friends in my class because she'd be way more mature than everyone in my class. No, she'd probably hang out with. Let me think. Who would she hang out with? Well, let's start with. What would she do?
Yeah, what would she do?
She'd probably definitely be in chapel with me on the drums and her on the piano and singing, which would be that'd be cool. She would definitely be like on the leadership student council team.
Right.
She'd be up there and
You think she'd
like,
play a sport?
if she wanted to cheer, she'd definitely cheer for the basketball team, I think.
Yeah.
She'd definitely, I think.
What kind of advice would you give your mom?
What kind of advice would I give my mom? Well, let's just establish the grounds that you don't need any advice, and we'll go from there. Advice that I would give mi madre.
It can be what you might consider negative if you think negatively.
Well, there's no positive advice to be given because, like, she has all these positive gifts that don't need improvement.
Okay, well, what would you tell her? Let me say it this way before you give her advice, critical advice. What things about all of the positives would you say definitely continue to be or do these things because, you know, it's awesome for us or for the world or whatever?
Say that one more time.
What kind of things would you say to her, like definitely keep doing this, or you know, these are your strengths. Don't ever stop doing these things. You know, that sort of thing.
Don't ever stop helping other people. You're darn good at that. Darn good. Yeah, so don't ever stop helping other people. Counseling, therapy, me and Shay, him, church, choir, orchestra. Don't ever stop helping people.
So when I asked you earlier, what's your earliest memory of her? You couldn't really think of anything. You just think of videos. You
Well,
said,
I don't think you asked me that on tape.
You said something about I did on the
Oh, on the phone.
yeah. You said something about choirs, like you remember.
Well, I think it's mostly projection. I don't think it's actually like I remember seeing it, but I remember having like all the choirs and stuff. Kind of, I guess. No, maybe not. Let's see. My earliest memory of Mom. Let's see. What would that be? I think I'd only be able to remember them if like they were brought up.
Do you remember anything about Snohomish and Mom? The kitchen over there, the living room, jumping on the.
See, that's
couch.
only from like pictures.
You don't remember that stuff.
No, I don't really remember that stuff. See, I remember the picture of like it was either me or Shay with like the knives and the.
Do you ever remember Mom picking you up from school, or?
I remember being dropped off by Mrs. Buckles, but that's pretty much it. Picked up from school, Mom. Oh, you know what? I do remember. Yeah, when you start talking about school, I think in like kindergarten we went to an apple orchard. We all mother son bowling. Remember that? See, said school.
Yeah.
Said school.
Well, tell me about mother son bowling.
Mother son bowling. I had my hair up in a mohawk.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So she did
Because
that.
you were all that.
Because I was so awesome apparently. And we just bowled basically. So.
Do you where do you think she's helped you the most in life?
Encouragement, as much as I take it for granted. It's very helpful.
What kind of encouragement? Like just general, like I love you, Spence, no matter what, or you can do this thing, or
No, like basically the kind of encouragement that any parent gives their child, but she does it to the nth degree, where it's like, no, literally, like that's really good. And like it's not like superficial, I think is the right word. It's like she actually means it.
yeah.
Or at least she's really good at acting like she means it, which I don't think is true.
Yeah.
I know she means it. Should I be speaking in the
No,
to her or
no,
like?
no, it's fine. You can if you want to change, but it doesn't matter. What did I just ask you? Oh, how does she encourage? Oh, no, how do you think she's been most helpful to you? How else do you think she's been helpful to you in your life? I have a thought in my mind. I'm just wondering if you would think of it. Like, I think she's been super helpful to you socially. You might not even remember, but like, she would be like, no, you should go to the party for a little while. I'll take you over there. I'll sit outside. She helped you like break the ice of people groups and.
Yeah, was that also derived from the question of what do you remember about your mom early on?
I was thinking more just how she's helped you. When I think about
that's
how I
absolutely
don't help
true.
You guys. Yeah.
And she would, I think. No, never mind. That's not.
Well, what were you talking about?
I was gonna say something that's not really helpful. It's just to my benefit.
Yeah, whatever.
Independence. I'm glad that you and her are lenient with. I was just thinking about parties.
Yeah. Who's your mom like?
Who does she like, or who is she like?
Who's she like that you know? Like if you had to pick one person in your class that she was like, and it could be male or female.
Matt Waters. No.
Who's she like?
Darn. Can it be in the soft in the junior class?
Anybody.
Good. Sam Dorgan, although you're musical and stuff, she's not musical, but she's like super helpful, super intelligent. She's like class mom for like the senior class this year. You're a lot like Sam Dorgan, but you don't. Well, you do wear glasses now. That's awkward. Sam Dorgan, I hate to say it, but like Natalie Francis, because she's like the only one in my class that I can think of is like. And she's not really like that either. Someone that. But see, I didn't know Mom in middle school, high school.
No,
So-
I just mean like what she's like now. Who would you compare her to? So
Well, there's no one like that in our school. I mean, someone that can go up to like a random kid at a track meet who's like 6 foot tall named Kyle Wade and be like, "What's up, Kyle?" Like, no one does that.
yeah,
And that's why she's cool.
that's why she's going. Do your friends like her?
Yes.
Who likes her?
Everyone. And that's like not an exaggeration. Every time, like, you're like start talking about moms, like other people will chime in, like Jordan, Stomps, Jay Trainer, Tyler Hood, of course, and they'll be like, "Yeah, his mom is sweet." Be like, guilty of having a sweet mom. So yeah. I don't really know what the upperclassmen's opinions of you are, but
Trust me, everybody loves mom.
yeah, everybody loves probably, yeah.
What irritates you about?
What irritates me about mom? I hate that she says she loves me every day and that she supports me in everything I do. That just gets on my nerves.
Yeah, I can understand
What's irritating about mom?
that. Yeah.
Are we sure we should have this on a Mother's Day, or not Mother's Day, birthday video?
Yeah, that's not a good question.
I just don't kill us.
Let's make it constructive. Like, this is about mom. She's not afraid of, like, she knows who she is. So maybe rephrase the question. No, what does it irritate you about mom? It's like, what are the things that are the most challenging between you and your mom?
Personality difference. She's more sensitive than I want her to be, and I'm more, whatever that word is.
Insensitive?
Not in, well, I am insensitive, but I'm saying more hardened, I guess, than she wants me to be.
Right.
Insensitive, I guess, would be a good word, but I wasn't thinking that.
What parts of her do you think you have? Like, what have you inherited from her?
Why are those lights on?
I don't think they are. They're just reflecting.
I think I've definitely. Are you sure? No, they're on. It just looks like a car's been driving behind us the whole time. I've definitely inherited her gift of wanting to basically Galatians 6 to other people, which is like bear each other's burdens. Like, even today, I mean, Jordan like came to me for help about his decision about Big Walnut, and he was like, he almost started crying.
Did you tell him no?
I bet he basically. I don't want to say this on video.
Yeah, okay, you don't have to. We don't have to get an
But,
example. So
yeah.
you're bearing one another's burdens.
Bearing one of those burdens, helping other people out, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's great. What else? What else is your mom? What have you
What
inherited?
have I inherited from my mom? Awesome style.
Are you the one with the ear?
Yeah. I'm the one with the ear. I inherited this ear, which is a reoccurring theme.
You're cute.
Whenever we meet new people. I'm cute.
I guess I inherited that from your mom.
I'm cute.
What do you think your mom will be doing in like 20 years when she's 65 or whatever she's going to be? 66.
Probably still helping people. I don't know. I don't think she will have retired by then.
She'll still be counseling,
I think she'll still be counseling, maybe.
speaking engagements.
Probably.
What do you think about the fact that your mom?
I think she'll still have blonde hair.
Yes.
Yep.
What do you think?
This is way better than the car.
What do you think?
What do I think?
I forgot my question. Oh, what do you think of the fact that your mom's written 3.5 books?
I think that's kind of insane to one extent, because you would be like we wouldn't even know until halfway through the book. You'd be like, yeah, I'm writing a book. Can you guys like go downstairs? You're like, writing a book? What? That was like the first one. That's all I remember about the first one. And then you were like, hey, I'm done with my book. I'm like, wasn't that like a week ago that you were like in the middle of the book? So the first one was like super cool. It was like, hey, my mom wrote a book. And then the second one was just like out of the blue again. Like, hey, I'm writing a second book. What should I? Or actually, you consult us about the third one, but we'll get there.